Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full face of e.l.f. products featuring the new products from Jen Atkin and e.l.f. So I did get my box of e.l.f. products in the mail. I did purchase most of her collection. So like I said, I am doing a full face of e.l.f. products. So the first product I'm going to go into is the Jen Atkin Mist Me. This can be used on your bare face or can actually be used to refresh your makeup. We're going to use it both ways today. I am going to use this all over my skin. There is vitamin E and coconut in this. It didn't say on the website whether it actually helps your makeup stay in place all day. I think its main purpose is actually just to refresh your makeup or to refresh the skin. So I'm going to shake it up a little bit. I'm just going to spray it all over my face. And it has a coconut scent, but it's not super strong. Feels really good on the skin. And the mister is like perfect. It just lays that mist all over your face very nicely. And it does feel like refreshing. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with foundation and primer. Of course, I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Mint Melt Primer. This is actually one of my favorite primers from e.l.f. They did have the other one, which was, I think, the Juicy or something like that. And I do love that one as well. I do have that in my collection, but I have been using this one quite a bit. So I'm going to use this today. I am going to go in with this Die Lip Balm by e.l.f. This is just the clear one, just to give just to give my lips some moisture. The only thing I don't like about this lip balm, it's really hard to get it out of the tube. And then for my T-zone, I'm going to go in with the Matte Putty Primer. I actually haven't used this in a while because I've used the Revolution one for so long, but I still do like this one. So I'm gonna let those primers sink in. I do wanna start with the eyes first. So I'm gonna go in with my NYX Skin Tone Primer for the eyes. I used to love the e.l.f. eye primers, but they get dry really quickly and they're very hard to use once they get dry. Now, if you guys don't know who Jen Atkin is, she is actually the founder of OUAI Products. She does a lot of hair and body products, which I do like her hair masks. I do like her hair oil. I hadn't bought a lot of her body and hair products here lately, but she does have some really good products out on the market. But that's who she is. She is the founder of OUAI Products, and it's really nice to see that she's collaborated with e.l.f. on these makeup products because I can actually see her going into makeup. You know what I mean? She is all about skincare, all about body care, hair care. So I can see her wanting to get into the makeup world. So I did pick up two palettes from her collection, and I think these were the only two palettes that she offered. This is the Let's e.l.f.ing Do This palette in medium deep and light medium. So these are the palettes here. Now, I wasn't sure which one would actually fit with my skin tone because online it's really hard to tell. So I went ahead and picked up both. I think they're both really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out of the packaging so you guys can actually see them up close. I do like that they come sealed in this type of packaging. I think that's pretty cute the way she has that. All of the packaging in this collection is very minimalistic, but yet it still looks really nice. But this is what the palette looks like. Really nice packaging. Has like a frosted front, square in the middle. It says ELFxxJEN Atkin. This one's the light to medium, and I will tell you already by looking at it, one of the shades has broken in the palette. So that's very saddening because it looks like it's lifting. It is lifting. It looks like it's lifting out of the pan. I'm pressing it with my finger because I don't want it to fall out while I'm using it. And I think that's the highlighter in this palette. I'm gonna go ahead and show you now that I pressed it in. These are the shades right here. Really beautiful, like neutral tone shades. They look like everyday wear shades. So yeah, let me show you the other one, which is the medium deep. All right, so this is the other one. This is the medium deep. I like this one too. It's really pretty. So those are the shades there. And I'll show you side by side so you can compare what the shades look like. So this is the medium to deep and this is the light to medium. Really beautiful shades in both of the palettes. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with eyes. All right, so I'm gonna start off with a fluffy brush. I'm gonna go into the light to medium shade and start off with this shade right here. I'm putting this shade in the crease. I thought this shade was going to be a lot lighter. It's coming off a little bit darker, which is nice. I honestly thought it was going to be way lighter. I'm just sticking that in the crease there. The shadows seem very creamy too. They're building up really nicely. So I'm going to show you guys, as you can see, if you look really closely, you can see that the shadow does have a little bit of kick up. It's a little powdery, but not too bad. So I'm going to go into this shade right here. I'm going to use that in the crease. And I'm using this e.l.f. crease brush. I'm trying to use the e.l.f. brushes that I do have. I do like e.l.f. brushes. They're affordable and they work. Oh, that's such a pretty rust shade. Really beautiful. Now what I want to do is go into the medium deep, and I'm going to go into this shade right here. So I'm going to go into that maroon shade, and I'm just going to go right here on the outer corner using the same brush. Wow, that is gorgeous. Super impressed so far, guys, with the shadows, and they are blending well into each other. They're not looking splotchy or muddy. So I'm going to go into this shade right here, the medium deep palette. I'm going to use an e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm going to use this actually on my lid. So I'm just going to put a little bit there on my lid. Now I know that that shade is probably meant for highlighting, but I'm using it as a shadow today, and that looks really good. Very pigmented. So I'm just gonna take that crease brush and I'm just gonna blend everything right there in the center. I don't want it to look too choppy. Well, not choppy, but I want it to blend. I'm gonna take that same crease brush and I'm gonna go into that black right there. I'm just gonna deepen that outer corner. I just wanna see how this black works. Oh yeah, it is nicely pigmented, guys. Look at that. Ooh, it's really pigmented. You gotta be careful. Oh, that's so pretty though. It's really hard, guys, to find a black shadow that really comes off pigmented and blends really well. It's really hard. There's not a lot of them out there, but look at this one. This is just perfect. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the red because I put too much shadow on my brush, and I'm just gonna blend it right there in with the black. And then I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush and blend it. I'm just gonna get a wipe and then clean the edges. I don't see a lot of fallout, and I do like the way the shadows went on today. They went on really well. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with foundation. I am gonna use the e.l.f. Camo CC cream. I have two shades here. One of them is 330W and the other one is Tan 425N. I am gonna mix a little bit of tan in the 330W, and I'm only mixing just a tiny bit, just to give it a little bit more of a neutral tone because the 330W is quite yellow. I do love this Camo CC cream. It's one of my favorite foundations from e.l.f. Actually, it is my favorite foundation from e.l.f. because I don't like any of the other foundations. I've tried them and they just don't work for my skin. Actually, there was a bare skin tint that worked really well, but I haven't used that in forever and I haven't really seen it. But this CC cream is gorgeous on the skin. I am going to go in with a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape and Tan. I don't have an e.l.f. concealer because the one that I had forever and it kind of got kind of goopy. But I am going to go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in medium. I go through these really quickly. They're some of the best concealers at the drugstore in my opinion, and these I go like all over my face because they're very, very lightweight but very full coverage and they don't look cakey. And what I use to apply all of my cream products has been the e.l.f. Total Smudge. I don't have an e.l.f. powder to set my face, but I have been loving this Fenty Beauty powder, so I'm going to use this to actually set my face. To set my under eyes, I'm going to go in with my One Size powder, and I'm using this e.l.f. highlighting brush to do that. And because I like a little bit more brightness under there, I'm going to go in with my Bare Minerals Well Rested. All right, so now I'm going to go into one of these palettes for bronzer. I think I'm going to start with the light to medium palette and just go in with this bronzer. And then if it's not enough, then I'll go in with the medium to deep one. Okay, so that one looks really nice. I do love this shade. I think it's really pretty on the skin. What I do want to do is maybe go in with just a little bit of this one from the medium to deep palette. I just want to go in with a tiny bit just to add a little bit more color to my skin. Oh yeah, that is gorgeous. Now that one is very pigmented, but still it's very beautiful on the skin. I think I kind of like a mixture of the two, mixing this one with the other one in the medium to deep, because I think that together gives me a really nice bronzy tone. So I do like it. I do like the way it looks. Now I will say in the medium to deep one that this one is very pigmented. So I'm glad I went in with just a tiny bit. I think if I would have went in like too heavy-handed, it would have looked like too much. But the one in the light to medium palette, this one you can build up, because I went in there several times with my brush and put it on. It wasn't so pigmented that I couldn't work with it. So now we're gonna go in to blush. I'm gonna go in with the light to medium one first. I'm just gonna set that on my cheeks. Oh wow, that's pretty. That is a really beautiful shade. I love that. Okay, so I want to go into the medium to deep because I do like this shade as well. And I think what I'm going to do is just put a little bit. It is pigmented. I'm going to put a little bit on the back part of my cheek. Yeah, it's very pigmented, but look how pretty that is. And I'm just doing this because my hair's going to be down today. You're not going to really see that high point right there. But I just wanted to show you guys what that looks like. Super pretty. Now for highlight, I'm not going to go in with the highlight that I used on my eyelid because I know that that highlight's a little bit darker for my skin tone. So I'm going to go ahead and go into this highlight. This one was the one that was broken. So I'm just going to use this Real Techniques brush. It's like a goldy champagne color. It's really nice. Now I do have a little bit of texture right here at the top, but it doesn't seem to be clinging onto that. But it is a very nice bright highlighter, as you can see. So I purchased the Zero Effort liners in Jet Black. What is this one? This one is Jet Set Black, and the other one is Brown to Earth. And again, it comes in this plastic packaging. But this is what they look like. Now I also purchased this Eyes Up Here eyebrow duo brush. This is what the packaging looks like. It comes with the eyebrow gel, it comes with a little spoolie, and then it comes with the Jet Set Black eyeliner. So because I purchased this one, I'm gonna go ahead and add this into a giveaway that I'm gonna be doing really soon. So I'm not gonna use this one, I'm gonna leave it in the package. And I also purchased another one of these. This is also gonna be in a giveaway, and this is actually the hair and brow pomade, which this package comes with one. So this is also gonna be in a giveaway very soon. So I'm gonna keep the Brown to Earth eyeliner, and I'm also gonna keep this. So I'm gonna open both of these so we can use them right now. And I think I'm gonna go in with brown eyeliner because I haven't used brown eyeliner in so long. Show you the packaging. It looks like a pencil, like what you have in school. Really cute packaging. And then this is the pencil itself. The pencil is actually set in wood so you can sharpen it, and they are very creamy. That's the Brown to Earth. Wow, that's really creamy. All right, let me check out the Jet Set Black. Comes in the same packaging. I'm telling you guys, these are so creamy. That's the Jet Set Black. They're both very nice and matte. Here is the spoolie, and it also comes with a brush, I guess, to place powder liner, or you can use one of these powders to actually add to your brows. This is what I was really interested in, the hair and brow pomade. This is actually for your hair and your brows. So when I would use this for my hair would be a time when I do like a slick back ponytail, which I'm gonna be doing a video coming out really soon on how I do that, especially with extensions. But yeah, this would be perfect to like slick those baby hairs back. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then of course to use as a brow gel. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows really quickly. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. brow pencil that I really do like. This one I think is only like $2. It's called the Instant Lift Brow Pencil. Yeah, I got mine in like deep brown. So I'm gonna go off camera and do that really quickly, and then we'll come back and use the brow pomade. All right, so I put my eyebrow pencil on my eyebrows. I'm just brushing them out. Normally what I would do is go in with my e.l.f. Wow Brow. This product is one of my favorites from e.l.f. But today, because I wanna use this brow pomade, I'm gonna go in with this one. So of course, this is what the packaging looks like, really pretty. Clear packaging. Then this is the brush. It reminds me kind of like a toothbrush. So we're going to brush my brows out. Wow, it's really grabbing onto those brows, and it's like pushing them up. So this worked really well on my brows. It like pushed my brows up. Now what I like to do is to clean off the brush. So I just take a tissue and clean it off because I don't want that product getting back in that clear gel. So yeah, so I cleaned it off. I'm gonna stick it back in the tube. So now what I want to do is curl my lashes. I'm just using my e.l.f. Professional Curling Wand. I am going to use the e.l.f. mascara. Now this is not one of my favorite mascaras, but just because I'm trying to do all e.l.f., I am going to go in with this one. I mean, it's a good mascara, but it's not one of my favorite from the drugstore. I'm not going to put too much on because I am going to put some falsies on today. That mascara doesn't really do much, and plus I got a little bit on the inner corners, so I'm going to wait till that dries so that I can take it off. I do want to put some shadow on my lower lash line. I'm going to go into this shade in the light to medium palette. I'm going to run that on my bottom lash line. Then I'm going to use this brown shade in the medium to deep palette. And then just run that as close to the lash line as possible. All right, so now I'm gonna go into the Brown to Earth liner. This is gonna go into my waterline. Like I said, the liner is really creamy. It went on really nicely on that waterline. We'll see how long this lasts throughout the day. All right, so now we're gonna go into lips. So I purchased the extra lip kit. This one has Ready to Go, Self-Made Pink, and Bring It On Brown. These are the lipsticks that she came out with. I also purchased them in the single packaging. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these to the giveaway as well. So this says Extra Lip Kit. It's curated by the Ultimate Self-Made Beauty Boss Jen ATKIN, power-packed formulas and fresh shades created to help you get your e.l.f. together. It says the lip kit features 3 of Jen's go-to shades, a subtle pink, a soft brown, and the ultimate red. The perfect shades for all your moods. So this is what they look like. And the best thing about these, they come with a lip liner and they come with a lipstick. So that's pretty cool. You have the 2-in-1. We're gonna do the brown. I'm gonna swatch the other ones first so you guys can see. I'm excited about these. I think these are gonna look so nice on the lips. You twist them and they come out like this. Same thing with the pencil. Ooh, and they're really creamy. This red is like a matte red. The pink is also like a matte pink. So the top one's the red one. It's called Ready to Go. And then the second one is the Self-Made Pink. And as you can see, here is the liner and here's the lipstick. And then on the bottom of the red is the liner and then the lipstick. And I think they go really well together. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the brown one today. I think it's gonna go great with this eye look. All right, so I'm gonna use a pencil. Pencil's really creamy. So the pencil's a very nice, kind of cool tone brown. And then you've got your brown lipstick. It's more of like a peachy brown. It's pretty. And it is a matte shade. Feels really good on the lips though. I don't know if you guys can see, but see that eyeliner is coming down on my under eye. I'm gonna go ahead and try to clean that up, and then I'm gonna come back and we will go over all of these products. Okay guys, I am going to put some gloss on because I feel like my lips are too muted. It is a beautiful like matte peach shade, but I do want to put a little lip gloss on. I did put on the Mcgrath Lip Gloss. I will list it right here because I'm not sure what it is because I can't see it. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see when it comes to like little bitty font. But let's go ahead and go over these products really quickly. I'm gonna give you the bad and then the good. The only negative thing that I had to deal with these products is this Brown to Earth pencil. So I put it on my waterline, and when I went off camera just now, it had smeared all down here. I had to get a Q-tip, clean it up, clean the inside of my eyes. It had just smeared everywhere. So I don't think the liner is really for the waterline. Now, as far as putting it on top of your eyelid, I haven't tried that yet, but I will be trying that here very soon, and I think it'll work that way. It's very creamy, so maybe that's why it won't stay in the waterline. I don't know. It's just not staying there, and it smeared everywhere on my bottom lashes. So yeah, I don't like it for the waterline, but I will be trying it on the top lid and letting you guys know in the description box whether it worked or not. So that's the only negative thing that I found with these products. As far as these palettes, guys, these are so stinking good. I love the way the eyeshadow went on. I love the way the blush went on, the bronzer, the highlighter, everything worked so well. I really believe that these are very versatile. You can use them for eyeshadow, for blush, for eyeliner, for an eyebrow powder. I think the mixture of both bronzers worked well for me, and all the eyeshadows just blended in so seamlessly. Now, the majority of the eyeshadows in there are matte, but as you saw, I did use one of the shimmer highlighters for my inner corner for this eyeshadow look, and I think it went on perfectly. These are certainly a plus for my collection. I can't wait to use them more often. I do feel like these palettes can be used pretty much on an everyday basis. So those are definitely going to be a great addition to my collection. And then for the brow pomade, this is amazing, guys. My brows look really nice and fluffy. They're standing up. They haven't moved. They don't feel crunchy at all. They feel really nice and soft. I just love the concept of the brush in here, the toothbrush-like brush. I think it just held onto the eyebrow hairs and brushed them out thoroughly. There was no clumping. There was no tugging. They just brushed through them really nicely. So really do love this, and I can't wait to use it for my hair when I do a slick bun or a slick ponytail look. I think this is going to be perfect for those flyaways. And I did like this spoolie. It's not super rough. It's really nice and soft and gentle on the eyebrows. I like that it comes with that little brush right there, because you could use that for those shadows to use as an eyeliner or to actually put powder on your brows. So I really love that. As far as the lipstick and lip liners, I do love the lipstick that I put on. Like I said, it is very muted. I wanted a little bit of gloss added to it, but it's not uncomfortable, guys. It went on really nice and creamy. I can't wait to use the other two shades, especially the red shade. I think the red shade is just like gonna be perfect for spring and summer. Another thing I like about these is the concept. The fact that it has the liner and the lipstick all in one is a plus for me. It's just so convenient. You can just use your liner, put on your lipstick, and go. So yeah, these are a plus as well. So we'll be doing a giveaway really soon, and I will include the hair and brow pomade. I'm gonna include all three of the lipsticks and then the Jet Set black eyeliner. So that will be included in my giveaway. This will not be the only thing in the giveaway. I do have some other things that I wanna put in there for you guys, but I will be doing that very soon. I do wanna mention that I use my e.l.f. Smudgeproof Mascara for my bottom lashes, and I also use my Kosas powder to actually buff everything in and set everything. Now I do want to go back in with this. I did use this in the beginning. I hadn't given you my thoughts. I do like this. As far as using it on bare skin, I felt like it really refreshed my skin. The coconut scent is not too strong. It's very bearable. It's not strong like some other coconut scented products. I do love coconut, so coconut scents don't bother me whether they're strong or not, but this one's very light. So I want to go ahead and spray this on my face, but it's not to set my makeup because it didn't really say that it was a setting mist. It's really to just kind of refresh the makeup. It reminds me kind of like the MAC Fix Plus. You know, how that is just to refresh your makeup. It's really not a setting spray from what I know. So anyway, let's go ahead and spray this all over. Yeah, that scent's really, really faint, but that feels so refreshing on the skin. So here on the bottle, it says lightweight hydrating facial mist, moisturizes the skin and refreshes makeup with an irresistible coconut scent. So yeah, it just moisturizes, it refreshes. In all honesty, I would probably just use this on my bare face before I put my makeup on, because it does feel really good on the skin. It has that vitamin E to moisturize the skin. So this product is a good product for me. I'm gonna continue to use it. I do really like it. And after spraying it on my skin looks really nice and glowy. It doesn't look too glowy or too dewy. It just looks really nice and refreshed. So all these products were great products, guys. I just have to work with those liners. I think that this collection is one of the best that e.l.f. has come out with. They've come out with some really good ones, but this is one of my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you guys on the next video.